It's cool.
Your point was why the rally was happening.
The reason behind what sparked the White Lives Matter. That's what I'm saying. F White Lives Matter, not F White Lives Matter as a whole. You know, if y'all feel unruled, if y'all feel unjustified, which I don't see how but okay, all means go for it. Cause I looked at it as that rally was mocking Black Lives Matter. So I'm not gonna go into it. The episode is episode 58 and it's called WTF WLM. Go back and listen to the whole show of why it's nothing racist about me saying it's not coming from a racist heart.
It is.
It's coming from reality heart of the whole situation. Now, but Tricky, he wanted to come in because when he heard that, something sparked in him that he wanted to let loose on whatever talk. And like I told this lady, which I would get into later on in the show, whatever talk welcomes all. We don't care if you are Trump, Hillary, Bush, racist, KKK, Black Panther comic book character. We don't care what you are. You can be a talking Zootopia animal. If you want to come on whatever talk, we welcome you. Bring it. Whatever you want to talk about. That's why it's called whatever talk. Whatever you feel like you want to get off your chest, whatever talk is the place to get it off your chest. Tricky, go and get it off your chest.
And you better say it with your chest.
Let me start this off by saying that I'm going to say some things that are not popular, but I just ask that you guys hear me out in what I say.
We know you're racist.
Well, no, I'm talking about the listeners as well too. With that being said, everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks, and in the past, I mean, let's not be fake about something. Racism does exist in America. There's no denying that.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, Black Lives Matter. It was started and based on a lie. And I get the meaning behind Black Lives Matter starting. I understand the reason Black Lives Matter is a movement now, and I agree with what Black Lives Matter is supposed to mean. The sad thing is what it's supposed to mean is not what it means anymore. And that's because of the mainstream media. And when I say Black Lives Matter started on a lie, that's because you have to go back to the situation in Ferguson. You have to go back to the place of my hometown, Staten Island, New York, with Eric Gardner. Both of those incidences were based on lies. You get the video that comes out, or the people speaking about what's going on, and that's only one side of the story. And the video does not tell the whole damn story.
Right.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Because even if you look at the two incidences just recently, you look at the incidents with Castile, the guy that was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That video started after he was shot.
Right.
And to the point, the only side of that conversation we heard was his girlfriend in that car. We don't know what led up to him getting shot. Was it completely a racist action? We don't know.
Get out of here with this.
Wait, that guy was acting?
Well, look, listen. The girl wasn't having a conversation with herself. She was having a conversation with the cop. So he did say what he was trying to make us believe what happened or what actually happened.
He said, I didn't mean to.
Let me just ask you guys, did you guys watch the full 9-minute video, or did you guys watch the edited version?
I watched the whole 9-minute video.
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
10 minutes.
The reason I ask that is because a lot of people that are making their judgments, they're going off the edited version of that video.
Is that what they're telling you?
No.
It's like, hey man, I seen the edited version and it was crazy. Is that what they're telling you?
Well, no. What I'm basing my opinions on, and you know what, and that's not even fair to say, is I'm not basing opinions on the videos, because I firmly believe you have to let the facts play out. Now, the flip side to that argument is the justifiable answer to that is the system is broken, point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Is it racist towards black men in America? I'm going to say it's leaning towards yes. I do believe black men get harsher punishments for their crimes based on their skin color.
Mm-hmm.
I firmly believe that. But just because a cop, whether he's white, black, or whatever the color he is, shoots a black man does not automatically make it a racist situation. And that's pissing me off to the point.
I can agree with that, but you have to look
Yeah,
at the
me too. I mean,
situation. You have to also look at the situation.
Oh, absolutely. You're right.
Going on what you said, yes, Tricky, it does not make a racist situation. But the thing about it is, this is a norm now. By happening so many times that it turned into the normal.
this is normal. Like I'm afraid to be pulled over by a cop.
Exactly. No matter what the situation might be.
But see, I understand that 100%. I really do. But what I'm trying to convey is you guys feeling that way, and I don't know your life experiences. You guys are all from the same area. You guys are a different community than what I live in. I don't know what you guys deal with on a day-to-day basis. From my community, I know one thing is that, and common sense tells everybody this, is that the news is only going to report what's going to get viewers. So it's going to get traffic.
Yes, and negativity. That's what negativity is, news in society.
Right. I don't even watch.
Right. So if every day you see on the news a white cop shoots a black male, it's going to create hysteria, and it's going to get people not. And I'm not saying, Kevin, you feel this way because of the media. I'm saying it's going to get people to say exactly what Kevin just said. I'm afraid to get pulled over by a cop because of the fact that
They shooting people with their hands up.
this is what's being ingrained into our heads. Have some of these videos been absolutely true? Yes. It was a racist white cop that shot a black man. Absolutely. But it's not every video.
Yes,
and what's
it
pissing me
is.
off.
What the heck is you talking about, Tricky? It's every video. Every video.
We can go back to 1992. It was caught on video before people were even using videos and all.
You're talking about
Rodney King.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you said you want to go on facts. I mean,
It's not new. It's just that now we got cameras now, we can record it. But this has been happening 750 black men getting beat by cops throughout the United States. This is a record.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not happening.
And you know what? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not arguing the fact, because I do believe there is racism. I do believe some of the stories that are coming on the news are racist induced. I'm not denying that.
mm-hmm.
What I'm simply saying is, just because you see a video online showing something does not mean it's racist. And to my point, I don't know if you guys seen this video, but this is a perfect example of a video.
Do you mean, okay, when you say it's not racist, do you mean just because they didn't say, I can't stand black people, or I hate black guns?
I think what he's saying is that the cop is it Costello, the guy who was killed? Castile. In that case, the cop wasn't even a Caucasian cop, right?
I don't know. I never heard about what
I know the cop wasn't black though, but so
okay.
I guess a lot of people would say, how can it be a racist situation when the cop was an Asian American?
Well, let me break it down to you this. I don't know if you guys saw the video. Somebody did a video where they did a study, and this was at least a year ago, but it's popping up on social media now. They took a white male and they took a black male in a state that has open carry. And
so basically they did an experiment.
Right. They sent the white male, and both of them were dressed exactly the same, and they were both carrying an AR-15. Legally, they both had permits to carry those weapons, and they walked down the same street. And according to the video, when the white male walked down the street, the cop showed up and treated him with total respect and asked him for his permit and all this other stuff and did everything by the book. Now, when they showed the black man walk down the street, the cop showed up. He got out of his car with his gun drawn, saying, screaming, "Get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground." And the video was designed to demonstrate the difference between a white man and a black man walking down the same street, carrying the exact same weapon, wearing exactly the same clothes, and they show this is the difference between a white male and a black male. This is where I have a problem with that video. Is it possible that video is telling 100% of the truth? Absolutely. But here are the mitigating factors that most people don't consider when they watch a video like that.
It was pre-set up. That's what I don't believe that video pre-set up already.
Okay, but my point is going to a larger scale is that with that black male, okay, getting treated the way he did, there are so many factors that we're not even coming into play here. You know, maybe the cops got a call from some racist white lady that said there's a black man walking down the street shooting people with an AR-15.
But now once you
threatening people, I can understand
once they pull up and see, hey, there's
That
no
he's
black
not
guy
a-
shooting at people. He has it on his
Exactly.
hip, and he's, so what's the reason to hop out? Hey, get on the ground. And
Exactly.
Okay, Kev, let me ask you a question then. You're that cop.
Uh-huh.
You're a white man, a white cop showing up to that scene.
And I just got the call, right? That the black guy is berserk. He's shooting in the neighborhood, right?
Right, that a black man wearing this description is walking down the street with an AR-15.
Shooting
You
at
show
people.
up. Are you going to get out of the car calm, or are you going to get out of that car trying to protect yourself?
No, I don't understand that. You're going to get out that car with your gun drawn.
No,
I'm not about
no.
I haven't saw him shoot anybody, but I heard. No, I can understand that.
No,
You're not going to get out the car.
no.
What's going on?
No. Look.
Just heard a threat. That's a threat. So that's a threat against a cop. Yes, yeah.
A threat against a cop. He didn't threaten anybody.
We got a gun.
No. He already have the gun.
It's on his side. It's on his side.
Not threatening anybody. He was walking down the street like the white boy.
He's
was
not
walking.
carrying it.
He had a call. He had a call. I can understand a cop getting out the car. I can understand a cop with his gun drawn. If he's not gonna have it drawn, he gonna have it. He gonna have the clip on ready.
No, okay, that's what all cops are supposed
Well, all
to have.
cops gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to show up to the scene with your gun out ready to shoot the man.
Exactly. He could. When you pulled up, he was just as calm as that white boy that was walking down the street.
And he didn't have it in his hand. So why would you come toward him with yours in your hand? Because you're a cop.
Exactly. Whether you received a call that he was being threatening folks or not, he wasn't threatening folks like when he wasn't doing what the call said he was doing when you pulled up. So approach him the same way you approached the white guy.
But you do see that when they do pull up, they don't pull up by themselves, and when they do, they have their doors, they behind their doors. When suddenly they hear a threat like that, even if they don't hear the gunshot, they have to get ready for stuff like that.
Yes, getting ready is different from treating him different from the white guy that was walking down. Whether you heard,
But they
whether you got
take a shot or anything.
that's what me and Kevin saying. We haven't seen him we haven't seen him do anything that the call was saying that he was doing. But he was doing exactly what the white guy was doing when he was walking down the street, calm and stuff. So treat him the same way.
I can understand what you're saying. I'm just saying
the white guy was given the benefit of the doubt. Hey, do you have
y'all saying
right? Do you have permission or do you have a license for that?
Did he get a call for the white cop? You said they say he might have got a call. A white old lady might have called for the black cop. I never said a white old lady might have called for the white guy.
It don't make a difference, call or not. He wasn't doing anything that the call said.
If they would have called and said there's a white guy out here shooting at people, walking around, they still would have came up on the scene differently.
I understand what you did. Y'all didn't say that.
I understand all three of your points, but there's also another factor, Donnie, is like what I'm saying. You're saying that when the cop showed up, he was showing non-threatening. So the cop should have gotten out in the same manner as he did with the white guy. And I agree with you. But now let me throw the other flip side of the argument. I play devil's advocate, which I know you hate. Let's say you're that black man. You are legitimately terrorizing that neighborhood. The cops are going to come, sirens blaring. And if you have that intention to kill as many people as you can, and you hear the sirens coming, all of a sudden now you throw the AR-15 back down on your side, so the cop approaches you all civil because he's not acting in a threatening manner. All of a sudden, okay, now I got the cop and he's, boom, I kill him. That. So when you get a call saying that there's a man walking down the street with a gun threatening people, you cannot take that chance.
No. The same way you treated that white guy that was walking down the street. The same way you treated
human being.
Yeah, was just saying